Hi everyone, welcome to session number 10 in our online math challenge. Today we'll be working with the Pilates ball. Let's start lying on our side. So we're gonna lie on our side and we're gonna bring our forearm to the floor. We're gonna lift our ribs up. We're gonna take the ball and we're gonna put the ball right behind our knee. So the top knee, and then make sure that your knees are aligned. They're stacked right above each other, and your heels are approximately the same line as your bum. You can have your upper hand right in front of you for support. Make sure you're not sinking, so don't let your rib cage sink down and your shoulder popping out. You want to tilt that shoulder back into the socket and lift the ribs up. From here, you're going to squeeze the ball behind your knee and lift the leg up and bring it back down. Lift the leg up and bring it back down. That's it. Let's go for 5 more here. So starting with a little bit of a warm up, working those hips and glutes. That's it. We're going to go for 3 and 2. And last one, you're going to stay hip height. You're going to bring the leg forward and then you're going to swing it right behind you. So this is like a donkey kick. I'm bringing it forward and then I'm swinging it behind me. The shin bone stays parallel to the floor the whole time. That's it. Again, make sure you didn't sink in your rib cage. Let's go for 2 more here. That's it. Coming forward and back. And last one, forward and back. That's it. And bring the leg all the way down. Take the ball out, and I want you to bring your arm all the way down to the floor. So we're not working from the forearm anymore. We're working all the way down. Let your head just rest here. And then you're going to give your hips a little bit of a push. So your lower waist is not sinking into the floor. You have a little bit of space there. And we're going to take the ball, I'm going to put it again, the same spot right behind the knee. Again, knees are stacked and your feet, your ankles are aligned with your bum. Now, bring your hand in front of you for support. If you don't feel like you need the support, you're welcome to bring it up. And then from here, you're going to lift both feet up. Knee stays on the floor. And then all you're going to do is open the knees up and bring it back down. Open the knees up and bring it back down. Again, you're welcome to challenge your stability a little bit. Maybe bring the arm up, maybe reaching it. Try reaching that arm. Keep the core engaged and keep the lower waist lifted so you're not melting into the floor. Let's go for 3 and 2. That's it. And last one, you're going to stay there. Reach the lower leg back to the floor, and the upper leg is going to go back behind you and then forward. The arm can stay here. If it doesn't feel right, if you're feeling like your hips are moving too much, use it for stability. If you got it and you're like, okay, I want to try an extra challenge here, you're going to lift the arm up. That's it. Last 2. Good. And last one, you're going to come all the way in and we're going to go into a full circle. You're going to open your leg up, push it behind you, and then swing it back forward. Open it up, push it behind you, and bring it forward. Now, as you're going into your circle, try not to rock your pelvis from side to side. So again, you're welcome to have some support, or you can have your hand here. And then let's reverse the circles back. I'm still squeezing the ball. If you need to readjust, you're welcome to give it a little bit of a push. And let's go for 3. That's it. Good. And 2. And last one. And bring it all the way down. Excellent. All right. Give your glutes a little bit of a tap. And then we're going to take the ball and we're going to put it right between our ankles. And we're going to reach those legs nice and long. Let them rest on the floor. Again, give your hips a little bit of a push. Remember, we don't want to sink. Bring your hand right in front of you. And you're going to give the ball a little bit of a squeeze. And then let it inflate. A little bit of a squeeze and let it inflate. So when you're squeezing the ball, try to use both legs. So not just the upper leg, but both of them. So the lower leg is also squeezing it. Let's go for 2 more. And last one. Good. And then on the next one, you're going to give the ball a tiny bit of a squeeze and then try to lift the legs a little bit and come back down. Use your core And then again, squeeze the ball and lift and come back down. Let's go for 2 more. Squeeze and lift. Come back down. And last one, squeeze and lift and hold it there. And let's roll the ball from side to side. Let's go for 5. That's it. And 4 and 3 and 2. And last one, let's give the ball a little bit of a squeeze up in the air. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way in. Take the ball out, and let's roll on to our back. All right, let's give those knees a little bit of a sway from side to side. And I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to put it right behind the other knee. So the leg that was on the bottom, okay, I'm going to put it behind the other knee now. And I'm going to give it a nice squeeze and I'm going to keep it in tabletop. I'm going to bring my arms behind my head and let's drop that foot down, toe tap, and then bring it back to tabletop. Drop it down and tabletop. That's it. Let's go for one more. Now, we're going to start adding the upper body. So my hands are right behind my head. And then I'm going to tap down. When I bring the leg back up, I'm going to lift my upper body. And then tap and come up. So I'm going into an ab crunch. Let's go for 5. That's it. And 4. And 3. You got it. Last 2. Last one. Stay here. Now, I'm going to reach my arms alongside my body and I'm going to relax my shoulders back down. You're going to plant the other foot into the floor and I'm going to lift my bum up and then bring it back down. Inhale here, exhale, lift the bum up and back down. Last one, we're going to stay up. Inhale, exhale, lift the bum and we're going to start tapping down again with the bum up. The bum is not that high. It can be just halfway up. Let's go for 5. Tap and up. And 4, that's it, and 3, and 2, and last one, come all the way up and relax your bum down, take the ball out, and then bring both the sole of your feet to face each other, both feet together, open your knees to the side, reach your arms over your head, let's take a big inhale, give the ball a little bit of a squeeze here, and then on the exhale, you're going to bring your arms up, tuck your chin, and we're going to reach all the way into a nice tall seated position. Good. And then maybe spreading your legs to the side, reaching the ball forward with your hands. And let's get a nice stretch here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and roll all the way back up. And we're ready to do the other side. So let's just slide down to the other side. And again, we're going to start on our forearms. And the first thing that you want to do before you even put the ball behind your leg, you want to lift that rib cage up and tip that shoulder back into the socket. Now you're going to take the ball and you're going to tuck it behind the upper leg. So the same leg that just worked. And then you're going to bring your hand into your waist or in front of you if you need extra support. And I'm going to lift the knee up and down. Now your knees are aligned or stacked right above each other. As you're going up and down, you do not need to bring the knee closer to you. They just go one on top of each other. And your heels are at the same line as your bum. Let's go for 5. That's it. And 4. And 3. That's it. A little bit of a warm-up. Last 2. Last one, we're going to stay hip height. You're going to bring the knee closer to you. And then you're going to push it behind you. So we're kind of swinging that leg. Bring it closer and then push behind you. Let's go for 4. That's it. Give that ball a little bit of a squeeze. And 3. And 2. That's it. And last one. Good. And bring it all the way down. Take the ball out. Good. And give it a little bit of a tap, tap. And now we're going to reach our arm, bring our head all the way down to the floor. So from here, what I want you to do is push your hips a little bit so you got some space between the mat or the floor and your lower waist. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the ball and put it right behind our knee. Squeeze it. Bring both hips are aligned. Both knees are aligned. Hand behind you. Let's start with the hand here. And then if you're feeling safe, we're going to come up here. Okay. Now, from here, I'm going to lift both feet up. They're sticking together. And you're just going to open that knee up and bring it back down. Open that knee up and bring it back down. That's it. Up and down, squeezing that ball. Now, if the ball is trying to escape, feel free to tuck it back in. Let's go for 3 more. If you're feeling safe, either the arm goes up here or here. And 2 and 1. That's it. And bring the lower leg down, upper leg stay up to hip height. And I'm going to bring it forward and then donkey kick back. So this is just like what we did when we were on our forearms. In and kick it back. That's it. Let's go for 3 and kick. That's it. You got it. And 2 and last 1. Good. So for the next set, we're going to go into a full circle, maybe reaching this arm up, maybe reaching it over. You choose. Bring the knee forward, open the knee and push back. We're going into full circles. Forward, open and back. We're going 4 in each direction. That's it. You got it. Squeeze that ball. Don't let it escape. Last one in this direction. And now we're going to reverse. So you're going to swing it back and then open forward. Try not to move your hips too much, right? So we don't want the hips swinging back and forth. Just the leg, not the hips. Good. 2 more here. Let's go. You got it. And last one. And bring it all the way in. Okay, very nice. Give it a little bit of a tap. We got one more thing to take care of here. Let's bring the ball right between our ankles and extend those legs nice and long. Again, if you feel like you start sinking, just put your hand below your lower waist, making sure that we still have that space. Bring your hand in front of you. We're going to give the ball a little bit of a squeeze and release. Give the ball a squeeze and release. Let's go. Squeeze and release. Last one, squeeze. Yeah, work that lower leg too, not just the upper leg. And for the next one, now you're going to let the ball inflate. You're going to squeeze halfway and then lift both legs up and bring them back down. Squeeze, lift both legs up, bring them back down. That's it. Let's go for 3. Again, if you want more challenge, lift the hand up. 2. That's it. And 1. You're going to hold there, and all you're going to do is just move the legs from side to side. So we're kind of like rolling that ball between our feet. Let's go for 5 and 4. Strong core. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it all the way down. Grab the ball and let's roll onto our back. Give those knees a little bit of a sway from side to side. That was a lot of lower body work. Good. Now we're going to take the ball and we're going to tuck it below the knee that was on the bottom. So the opposite leg to the one that had the ball. And we're going to keep it in tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head. And then let's start just by tapping down and coming back to tabletop. And again, you're squeezing the ball so it's not rolling away. Tap and up. Now, let's add the upper body. We're going to tap, and when you come up, you're going to lift your upper body into an up crunch. Tap and crunch. Tap. Let's go for 5. That's it. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. You're going to hold. Reach your arms. Bring your upper body down. Keep the leg up. You're going to plant the other foot down into the floor and lift your bum up. That's it. Doesn't have to come very high. Let's tap down and up. Down and up. Let's go for 5. That's it. And 4 and 3. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Come up and then drop the bum down. Take the ball and then sway the knees from side to side. Excellent. Good. And then extend your arms nice and long. Hold the ball right between your hands. We're going to take a big inhale. Exhale. You're going to unplug those shoulders and then plug them back in. Again, let's go. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, unplug those shoulder blades. And then inhale to plug them back in. Last one, reach those shoulders up. And then plug them back in. And on the next one, I'm going to plug them back into the place. I'm going to tuck my chin, roll up, Then we're going to start coming all the way up into a nice tall seated position. Good. All right. So we're in a nice tall seated position. You're going to roll down halfway, come back up. Roll down halfway. The ball is right in front of your chest and back up. Now, let's roll down halfway. We're going to lift one leg up, reach it down, other leg up, reach it down. Have the ball touching your shin bone so you know you're lifting high enough. That's it. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then for the next one, can we bring one leg up and then the other? I'm staying here. I'm sitting nice and tall. And I'm going to open the arms to the side, bring them together, switch the ball. Open, bring together, switch the ball. We're going to go for 4 and 3 and 2. That's it. And 1. And come all the way down. Maybe rolling forward. You can have the ball right on top of your feet, and you can have your forehead right on top of the ball. Give it a nice stretch here. Maybe reaching your arms forward. And then gently rolling all the way up. That's it. Let's take a big inhale here. Exhale, reaching to one side. Keep both sitting bone down. And again, inhale all the way up. Exhale, reaching to the other side. That's it. And reach all the way up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands into heart center. You're all done. Session 10 in our online math challenge. Thank you.